I'm going live on TikTok and YouTube at the same time. I don't really know what I'm doing, but I'm getting ready for an exciting week. So I'm gonna chat while I get ready for this week. Let's see. I literally have my computer over here and TikTok over here. So, oh, they're cleaning the streets outside. It's very loud. So I'm getting ready for the week. This is basically a chorus line week, even though the festivities and things don't really start until Thursday. But I'm just so excited. This feels crazy. There is the 50th anniversary that's happening at the Schubert Theater on Sunday. It's like, what day is that happening? Sunday. And what else? Friday, we're doing a flash mob. In my world, everybody knows about the chorus line events happening because it's like all over all of my social media. And then I've talked to friends and they've been like, wait, the 50th anniversary? When did that happen? I'm like, girl, the tickets sold out in 30 seconds, I think. Literally 30 seconds, those tickets were gone. People live for a chorus line. So the 50th anniversary celebration, it's going to be like star-studded. I don't know if you guys have seen all the press, but so many incredible people will be there. They just announced new people as well, like Jennifer Samard, Mandy Gonzalez. I love her. And a lot of the original 1975 A Chorus Line cast will be there. Kelly Bishop, Priscilla Lopez, of course, Byrick Lee. Just all iconic A Chorus Line people. Morning, Maya. Yeah, so it's gonna be crazy. If I'm switching between where I'm looking, it's because I'm live streaming on YouTube over here, TikTok over here, because I don't know how to do both at the same time. Anyway, so I will be performing with the 50th at the Schubert in the finale. And if you guys, I don't know if anyone's like as big of a fan of A Chorus Line as me and many of my friends, but when they did the performance for when A Chorus Line reached the longest running show in Broadway history, it was this iconic gala performance. I used to watch those videos on YouTube obsessively because they are just ridiculous. If you haven't seen them, YouTube those videos. And in the finale, they had like rows and rows and rows and rows of people doing one. And this time, I don't believe they're doing it that way, but I will be doing one in the aisles, which in that famous gala performance, there were A Chorus Line alumni all in the aisles, all on the stage, filling the theater. So it'll be so cool to be a part of that. Hello, Erica. So yeah, that's what's happening there. And I have a little rehearsal for that on Thursday, which I'm so excited about. And it's just basically a mix of people who have done a chorus line on Broadway and tours. Hey, Ryan, slay. Broadway and tours throughout the years will be a part of the finale dancers, which is the group I'm in. And then a lot of like the stars, famous people are doing like the actual meat of the show. So yeah, very exciting. We have rehearsal for that Thursday. And then I already had rehearsal for the flash mob, which is happening Friday. What did someone ask? Do you have time to join my live one day and chat about your performing experience? Sure, I would love to. Oh my God. So Ryan, he's on the chat right now. Ryan is going to be a cut dancer in the opening number for the performance on Sunday at the Schubert Theater. And he has rehearsal today for it. So exciting. He's going to be mic'd up. He gets a line in the opening number, iconic. Okay, this is a new beauty blender that I just got, and I don't know how I feel about this, but my old one was not doing the job. So let me know if this is looking bad, you guys, okay? Yeah, so Ryan, in the opening number, Ryan's character, Wrong Arms Roy, he's called. Zach points to him and goes, any Broadway shows? And he says, no. And that's Ryan's line. So he's going to get to do that. Oh, let's see. Someone said, hi from Ireland. That sounds amazing. Have the best time. Thank you. It's going to be so fun. So on Saturday, I had rehearsal for the flash mob, which is happening outside of Lincoln Center, Friday at 5. If any of you are here and want to come. And that rehearsal in itself was one of the best things of my life. I showed up to the rehearsal and there were just people of all ages. I recognized people that I know around my age who have done a chorus line, and then there were people in their late 70s, early 80s who were original Michael Bennett, a chorus line people. There was like a whole group who were like, oh, we were the original in the 1970s. Some of them were like in the original company itself, and then others were like, oh, I was one of the first replacements. I met this woman who, she was like, oh, I was one of the first replacements for Val on Broadway. Insane. She's like, I still live in the city. It was crazy. And just seeing all of them, they were all so excited to see each other. And then we all just did one, singular sensation. And everyone just like, the way everybody was moving together, it was almost like we were in a cult. Like, it's crazy how we all know the same exact thing. And like the details of it, and we all like, there was like 50 people there, and we were all talking about like, oh, remember to pop the head on the first one, and it's the two passes, and like this group of people of all ages who have done this show over the past 50 years all together in a rehearsal room was surreal. And as someone who grew up watching a chorus line documentary every little step and watching those YouTube videos of the gala performance, it was just like, I literally felt like that simply could not be real. I was like, had multiple moments of what is happening? And I feel like maybe that's what this week is going to be like. There is a party that's happening for a chorus line alumni, and that's going to be incredible. And then that's one of the events happening over the weekend, and then the show. And I'll get to be at the rehearsal all day Sunday for the show. I tried to get tickets for my family, could not get them. If any of you got tickets to the A Chorus Line 50th, tell me how. What was your secret? Because I had multiple computers open. My friend as well, we were like buying tickets together. We were like, whoever gets through first, we're going to buy the tickets. And did not get them. So Ryan, my mom was begging for a ticket, literally. My parents are so bummed because they're just like fans of the show now, not even because I'm going to be a part of it to, see me dancing in the aisles. But they know now all about the legacy and they really wanted to like join me. But it's all right. I'll just have to tell them all about it. But I've had a few people now recently come and be like, I got tickets to Chorus Line 50th. How? I think I had like 6 computers total trying. I remember seeing the film version of A Chorus Line as a kid and loving it. I learned over the years that it wasn't very well received and most musical theater actors hate it. Okay, fun fact. Am I going to get canceled for this? I've never watched the Chorus Line movie because everyone has been like, don't watch it. It is not a good representation of the show. Ryan, have you watched the movie? I don't think I can do it. I think I've lasted this long. Like, I just can't do it. And too many people have told me not to. Babes, we're having a wine night and watching. I'm literally scared. I'll have to drink a lot of wine, I think. Yeah, I've never seen the Chorus Line movie, even though I'm literally one of the biggest fans of the show of all time, I think. Self-proclaimed. Someone said the movie is kind of a fever dream. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we should have watched that during the pandemic. Ryan and I, who's on the chat, we lived together during good old 2020, 2021. We had a lot of time on our hands. So funny. Yeah, guys, I literally love A Chorus Line so much. And this week is crazy. Okay, let's see. The thing about the movie is that it was one of the early movies shown on HBO when just a few films would be shown each month. What? Oh, that's wild. I didn't know that. That's so funny. So I bet you there's like a whole group of people who are fans of the musical from the movie. But basically YouTube fueled my fandom of A Chorus Line. Like, that's how I learned what it was. I never saw the revival. I was honestly too obsessed with Rent at the time that the Chorus Line revival was happening, to the point where that was the only show I would see for like a year. I would be like, no, we have to see Rent every time we go to the city. I was psycho. So I regret that about my past self, because I could have seen the Chorus Line revival. I'm crazy. Yeah, I def watched the movie first. See? Love your hair. Thank you. Thank you so much. She's fresh. Someone said, hi, Stephanie. Oh my God, I was obsessed with the movie as a child. I literally watched it every single day after school. I loved it, but the stage version is definitely better, I can say now as an adult. Yeah, I feel like if that was like your first introduction to A Chorus Line, you would love it. But yeah, I don't have an opinion because I haven't seen it. So I wonder if Ryan Murphy still has the rights for the series he's announced like years ago. Yes. Do you guys remember there was like all that news that Ryan Murphy was going to do something, some sort of TV show similar to like Fosse Verdon, which I loved Fosse Verdon. Bro, is Mitzi from the hit series? I don't know what that means. I don't know what you're talking about, baritone. I'll get the tea from Byork. Byork's our girl. So yeah, you guys, it's just going to be a Chorus Line week, and get ready to be sick of me on social media, because I will just be posting everything. Vlogs, memories. If there's a time to relish in my Chorus Line obsession, it's now. And the fact that I'm a part of it, who let this happen? This is crazy. Ryan, you have a little sticker that says you're number one on here. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So we're just doing our makeup for today. On the docket for today is honestly nothing very exciting. While Ryan will be rehearsing for the opening number, I'm going to go to physical therapy. I have a voice lesson, and then I'm doing my favorite dance class tonight, Stage the Number, which is very fun. Someone said, "Hi, Grandma." That's so rude. What the heck? Lives are crazy. Hey from Oz, about to go to bed. Aw, good night. That's crazy, all the way from Australia. Yeah, so I have rehearsal on Thursday for my part in the show. And it's just going to be so fabulous. We're going to do a little powder. We don't want to be oily today. I'm going to be running around. I think it's going to be really nice out though, so that's good. What else should I tell you guys? I don't know. Does anyone have any questions about the week, about life, of a performer here, about a chorus line lore? I did make a video, if you guys are interested, of my entire audition process, how I booked the tour. It's on my YouTube, so watch that because it just tells all the good tea. It was a crazy story. So that whole thing is on YouTube. Okay, time for me to look psycho while I do my mascara. But it has to be done. One thing that I do have to do when I end this vlog live stream is I have my beautiful dress that I got at a boutique for a chorus line party that's happening. And it is so wrinkled because I had to bring it from New Jersey in a suitcase. So I have to go get that dry cleaned. So right as I hang up on this, I'm running over to bring that in to get her dry cleaned. And I got the perfect dress for the event. I'm so excited for all the pictures. So excited for you. My daughter is in a team production of a chorus line opening on Thursday. Oh my gosh, who is she? Who's she playing? Wow. If I did a chorus line as a teen, I would be insufferable. I would be so obsessed with the show at that point. Playing BB. Oh my gosh. Singing at the ballet. You're gonna cry. About to go work on a cruise ship. Any advice? What's your job on the ship? I think my advice, what's like my blanket advice for a cruise ship? That's a good question. Don't pack crazy. You don't need as much stuff as you think. You're gonna buy things. Hi, Hannah. Oh, Wizard of Oz with Royal. Yeah, don't pack as many things. And I would say one key thing about cruise ships is you want to find one good friend in the cast or in the crew that you can trust. That, can be like your person, because cruise ships are like high school. So much drama happens because everyone is just in such a contained environment and things get crazy. So find a trusted person where you're like, I'll have your back, you have mine. Let's be friends. That type of thing. That's what I would say. Okay, so Brian said, do you think Byrick's going to make us do the whole warm up today? I feel like she is. She definitely is going to make you guys do that. Also, Ryan, let me know if she has you guys do round robin. I'm going to make a video about what round robin is today, because I was thinking about it and just laughing that this is a thing. But basically you like go in groups of like 4 or 5 maybe. I forget how many groups, Ryan, if you remember like how many, and you would just do the opening number in a loop. So like the first group would go do it, and then when they were done, they ran around, the next group would go. And you basically did it for like 15 minutes straight. So I think we counted like you would get like, I don't know, a minute max in between each time you did it, and you would end up doing it like 10 times. And people would throw up and like have to run out of the room. It was really bad. How tall are you? I'm 5'6". Her whole cast is a chorus line obsessed, taking it very seriously. Can't wait to see it. Oh my gosh. That's amazing. Oh, let's see. Oh, thank you, Stephanie. Kristen Chenoweth talked about a term version she was in of a chorus line that changed his ass to boobs and butts. Boobs and butts. Carrie, any encouraging words for your daughter doing a chorus line? I think the main thing is to be as present as you can while you're in the show. Really, really listen to what each of these characters are saying. And one thing about the show that's so great is you get to stand on the line and just listen to these characters talk. So I would tell her, listen and take in what you're hearing, because those were real stories of people pursuing this business, and so many people can relate. So just take it all in, be present, and like in What I Did for Love, the gift was ours to borrow. Like, you're never promised another day. You never know what's going to happen. And that's something that a chorus line really taught me. And now every show that I'm in, that's something I bring with me and I'm very like present of. And I think if she learns that at a young age, she will enjoy the art of theater so much more, because she will be so gracious for what she's experiencing. And tell her break a leg. Bye, Ryan. Have fun today. Connor, hi. Connor's on a cruise ship right now, so I'm being streamed into the sea. Hi from Australia. Love your vlogs. Oh my God, there are so many Aussies. Wow. That's so cool. I love Australia. I went there a little over a year ago. I've been doing my mascara for centuries. Okay. Makeup's done. And oh my gosh, Connor just got the number 3 gifter badge. Star. I'm going to head out in a few minutes. Connor, you're so pretty. Thank you so much, Connor. You are so pretty too. I need to do my lips, but that's over there and I don't feel like getting up. But everyone, stay tuned for this week. I'm going to have so much content, so many fun things. I'm so excited. And you know, it's moments like this, you just got to like milk it, because you never know when things like this are going to happen again. And I'm going to be so annoying and I just don't care, because this is like a once in a lifetime thing, I think, that I'm experiencing this week. Oh my gosh. I would love to come up to Australia and dance. That would be so fun. We'll make it happen, Lewis. Hey, Afraid of Onions. Okay. I think that's it for today, folks. I'm going to head out to my day and just stay tuned for all of the content this week. Post. You can't post too much content. Correct. Okay. Love you all. Thanks for joining. See you later. How do I end this one on TikTok? Bye. Okay. YouTube. Love you guys. Oh, boobs and butts. That's so funny. I've heard of like high schools doing the boobs and butts instead of tits and ass. People did walk out when I would sing that song. So that's hilarious. Okay. And on that note, see you guys later. Bye.